What's up, everybody? It is Daniel Wiafe, the original house flipping ninja, and I am out here with Coach Steve. Say hey to the people, Coach Steve.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
So Steve is actually in the academy, one of my coaches, and this is actually going to be a video that we're recording for the students as well as my YouTube people. So Steve, you were actually telling me something good about using those little free classified newspapers and whatnot, right?
Right. When you're in real estate, you want to make sure that you're not only looking for your people, but that the people are also looking for you, because you can only find so many people in a given day. So if people are looking for you and the remedy that you're able to give them, then it's only going to increase your bottom margin at the end of the day. So you want to take a look at all of the major avenues that you can utilize for your marketing, whether it's newspaper ads, the penny saver, nifty nickel, some of the more inexpensive marketing strategies that you can employ. Like you can run an ad in the nifty nickel. It may cost you like $20, $30, or maybe even $40 for the month, but that ad's going to be out there running for you, and people are looking at it. And that's the biggest key is getting your message out in front of people, because you might be able to go out there, drive for dollars, and hit maybe 50 houses in a day. That's a lot of driving for dollars, though. But that nifty nickel, it can go out there to 2,000-3,000 people. You can't hit that in a day, but you can if you're diversifying your marketing strategy. And if you're going out there and let's say you're running your ad, and this doesn't have to be something really elaborate. You can just say real estate investor looking to purchase properties. Contact me for more information. Boom. Just keep it short and sweet. Put your phone number in there. People will call. They may not call after the first week. They may not call after the second week, but come the third week, you may have 30, 40 phone calls of people wanting to sell their house. That's huge, because these are people that are looking to sell their property. Now, whether or not you can help them, that depends on what they're looking to sell their property for. But even if you yourself can't help them, what's stopping you from, hey, Mr. Real Estate Agent, I got a person that's looking to sell their property, and if we can work out maybe a consultant fee, I can start feeding you leads. They'll take it all day long because it's free marketing for them, and they don't get paid until the deal closes. And so once the deal closes, they get paid, you get paid. And let's say you got 20 leads out there, and you're able to do about 2 or 3 wholesales for yourself, and then you kick out 10 to a real estate agent at $500 a piece. That's huge. That's an extra $5,000 that you wouldn't have made on top of what you're making. So now you might be going from being a $5,000 a month wholesaler to being a $15,000 to $20,000 a month wholesaler, doing the same exact thing that you're doing right now. So definitely look at adding that, because 45 bucks is nothing. It's nothing. We spend thousands of dollars doing direct mail. So 45 bucks is not going to kill you.
It's not. And if $45 is going to kill you, then you have some other issues besides.
This ain't the business for you.
This ain't the business for you, right? And so that's something, you guys, that I've done penny savers and thrifty nickels and nifty nickels, as it's called out here in Vegas, for different businesses. I've never done it for real estates. And it's good to hear of somebody who's actually had good success using the free classified papers. I remember back when I did ads for my other businesses, I would get the more expensive image ad where they would have the banner ad and it would place it on the front page. Like I went all out,
Right.
and I got the big old huge image ad. But I like the fact what Steve is saying is that you can actually get the smaller text ad, and like he said,
and still get a result.
And
so the goal is, of course, just like anything you want to build scale in, is finding out what works. So you're gonna, it's good, to run multiple different ads, because if you're doing marketing, you're gonna want to make sure that You're not just running one type of ad. You're going to run 3 to 4 ads to find out which one's going to produce the most money, so that you can build some scale into it. Because if this one ad works, if ad A works and ad B doesn't really give much of a result, you're not going to run ad B anymore. You're going to run ad A. And now you can run ad A on a full page because 1, it's producing profit, and 2, it works. And if it's going to work on a small scale, it'll work on a much larger scale. So, test your different variables, run more than one ad, but $45, it's not going to kill you. It's really, really not going to kill you.
Is it $45 a week or $45 a month?
For the month.
For the month. That's crazy. That is crazy good. That is crazy good. Because I know with the image ads that I was running, I believe we're doing about maybe $300 or $400 a month.
Right.
And that was, of course, I went all out. I went front page and image ads and whatnot. But
even at $300 for the month, that's not that bad.
Yeah, compared to other advertising, compared to other marketing,
that's not bad. But let's say $45, and you get one deal, and you make $5,000 off of that. That is an insane profit margin. Insane profit margin. If you're telling me that if you can't, reinvest another $45 to keep running that, you got bigger issues, and you might be a little bit greedy. But $45, it'll definitely help change your business, change your way of doing marketing, and change how you're being effective in real estate. Because the goal is to, not just be in real estate, but to be effective in real estate. Because there's so many people out there saying, "Oh, I'm a wholesaler," and they get crappy deals. And you don't want to be known for getting crappy deals.
Don't do crap.
No, crap belongs in the toilet. Leave it there. So make sure that you're out there doing deals that you yourself would buy, because one day you will be the one buying them. If you're constantly going over into the hood area and you're finding crappy deals and you can't sell them, maybe it's because you don't have the right buyers, or maybe it's just because they're not good deals, because people feel like their life's in danger every time they go
down there.
And we're not in this business to be in danger every day. That's why I was in the military and I got out of the military.
Steve, he's a big guy. He's what are you, about 6'4"?
6'4".
6'4" and 200 and
about 300 pounds.
300. All right. See, so if somebody who's 6'4", 300 pounds is scared to go into some areas of town, then those are some pretty crazy areas.
Exactly. And, you think of it like this. When you're looking at these deals and you're like, "Oh, I just got to get a deal." Would you put your savings in that neighborhood? And if your answer is no, honestly, be honest with yourself. If your answer is no, what makes you think somebody else is going to put their savings in that neighborhood? When you're doing a deal, don't be known for being the guy that gives the crap deals, because 9 times out of 10, a lot of investors, when they hear your name or something comes from you, they're going to run. They are going to run. You want to be the guy to where investors are looking for you and beating down your door. I don't wholesale as much as I used to, because I'm more on the investor side now, and I'm an entrepreneur and I own another business. But people are still beating down my door asking me, "Hey, do you got any deals?" I got text messages in my phone. "You got it?" I get them every week. And it's like, I'll wholesale maybe 5 deals and I'll keep 3. But that's what you want to have happen, is even when you start being an investor and you start purchasing properties and fixing and flipping and buying multifamilies, you still want people to be, "Hey, this guy knows his business. He knows what's going on. I want to call him and I want to see if he's got a deal." That's what you want, because then lenders will look at you in a different perspective, and you can start getting private money. And, not only are you giving your investors currently a good profit, but eventually that profit becomes yours, because you already know how to structure a deal and you know how to find a good deal. So
awesome.
Pay close attention to how you're doing your marketing. And if you don't have a good marketing program, you definitely need to reach out to us. We can help you work a few things, help you tweak a few things. But you mainly, you want to focus on getting the most bang for your buck. If you don't know how much you're spending at the end of the day to make money, then you're definitely in the wrong business.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you for that, Coach Steve. And look, we were just talking. He had Steve had come to my office to my home office to talk about a few things, and he was telling me about the nickel thing, the nifty nickel thing, and I thought it was so hot that I started recording it. Usually, I'll pop out my little selfie cam and just make things a little bit more professional. But look, you guys see me. Yeah, this is hot off the press. You know, what I mean, you see me switching camera angles and putting my hand all in front of the camera and whatnot. Looking all ghetto and whatnot. I just wanted to make sure that this information got put out there.
Yeah, this is the real information because my own students, I taught them how to do this. One of my gals came to me. She told me she ran an ad. Lady wants to sell her mobile home. $1,200.
Bam, $1,200 is a steal.
$1,200 for a mobile home. Ridiculously cheap.
How much was the ARV on it?
The ARV on it was about $30,000 after you put some money into it. But at $1,200, I'm not selling that.
You're gonna keep it. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that and rent it out. And even if I'm making $300 a month, just $300 a month. All right, that's $3,600. I've already made my money within the first 5 months.
Yeah, you're making a ton of money. You're making a ton of money. And even if you're in areas where they don't allow you to particularly rent out mobile homes, you can still do a lease option on it, okay? And sell it that way. I mean,
lease option, an owner will carry. I mean, if I carry a note on that, let's say, and that's not my problem anymore. I'm carrying a note because I'm not renting it. My tenant or the person who I'm carrying the note for, they do all the repairs, and they pay the taxes, and they pay me. And so if the water heater goes out, not my problem. I'm carrying the loan. That's your problem. But I still get my $300 a month,
right?
Every month for the next 5 years,
right?
I mean, 5 years, $300 a month. You get 10 of those. That's $3,000 a month for the next 5 years. That's income that you don't have to work. That's what we like to call in the industry fuck off income. Okay. Because I had to go there. You can do whatever you want. You can fuck off for a whole day, and guess what? The money's still going to be there.
It's still coming in.
It's still coming in. That's where you want to be. Don't focus on just trying to get a quick deal. Focus on building some longevity into your business plan, because without longevity, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail.
That's right. That's right. So words of inspiration and good teaching from Coach Steve. Hey, if you guys are in the academy, in the House Flipping Dojo Academy, Steve is going to do an awesome coaching call tomorrow on
5 tips on being a successful wholesaler. The 5 things you have to know to be a successful wholesaler and to have not only repeat business, but to have investors beating down your door even years after you're out of the business.
Awesome. So if you're a student in the dojo, make sure that you're on tomorrow's call. It's going to be Saturday at noon Eastern, 11 Central. If you are a YouTube video viewer, consider yourself lucky to even see this video, because I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this publicly on YouTube. I may just post it privately to the students, Steve.
I do it privately, but that's just me.
Right? So, I mean, the verdict's still out on that. I may or may not. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, then count yourself lucky. But if you are watching this on YouTube, go to houseflippingdojo.com right now, enroll, watch the free webinar that we do. So peace and God bless. Wiafe and Thompson are out.